Yes, Jason. Central California is beautiful. Now give me the real news. Well, what's the problem? Look, I'm gonna level with you. Chuck and I are in a bind. We're depending on you to secure the next round of financing. The whole business is riding on this. I'm counting on you, Jason. Just make it happen.
I'm gonna do everything I can.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Can you do it?
I don't know.
This wasn't a good time to take off. I didn't let you talk me into coming to the funeral. I shouldn't have let you talk me into coming now.
You know, it's been a long time. Things change.
These people never change. That's why I didn't want to drag you out here. Church is just up the road here. The cemetery's behind it.
Well, we should stop and pay our respects.
Why?
Because this is where the healing starts, Chuck.
Not do this. I forbid it. Turn your back on me when I'm speaking to you. You want to hit me? Go ahead.
Remembering only the bad isn't going to help you, Chuck. He was a preacher, a man of God. There must be some good things you can say about him.
He was smart, I'll give him that. Book smart, people smart. Folks around here, they looked up to him. Wouldn't make a move unless he sanctioned it. He loved having that kind of power over people.
I didn't know she was buried here.
He's only 19, huh?
I was 20. We were only married 8 months.
Longer than us.
Poor child. Lost control of her car, drove right over a cliff. 20 years. But I still remember that night like it was yesterday. First fatality I ever saw. Sorry about your dad, Chuck. Nobody even knew he was dying until one day he was almost comatose. At least he went quick after that. This lovely lady your wife?
Rebecca.
Lyle Pointer. You ever meet Leo?
No.
There was nobody quite like him.
So I'm learning.
Didn't mean to bother you, but how long you in town for?
Only as long as it takes.
That's good. No sense hanging around stirring things up. Well, I'll be on my way. Have a nice day.
Husband. Come to pick over your father's bones, huh? Missed the funeral. But the reading of the will's another story.
It's nice to see you too, Gromek.
People around here don't forget. They still know what you are.
It's been 20 years. Give it a rest.
Not until you're 6 feet under, like my boy.
What was that all about?
He hates me because his son came home from the Marines in a body bag and I didn't.
I don't understand.
His son Donnie and me enlisted together. But I got sent home on a medical discharge.
Yeah, you tore your knee up, so?
Well, look at what the wind blew.
Arts and art. I'll be damned.
You leave here in the dead of night, don't tell anyone, don't say goodbye, and after 20 years, you can't even manage one damn phone call. Good to see you.
What are you still doing in Deerfield?
I'm running the bar and grill. I took it over from my dad. I heard you're living in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I have a small computer software company.
And people said you'd never amount to anything. Looks like life's been good to you in every way, though, Chuck.
Oh, this is my wife, Rebecca.
Hi, Art Snar.
Nice to meet you.
Chuck always did end up with the prettiest girl. Am I right, Chuck?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, Wilkerson told us to come by. He says there's something in Leo's will about the money we gave him to invest.
I didn't know he was still doing that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, every year like clockwork. This year he got us to dig deep, but he died before he told us what happened to it.
Chuck, glad you could make it. Come on in, we're about ready to start. I have here the last will and testament of the Reverend Leo Hausman, summarized in a letter by him, which I'll read to you all now. Dear family and friends, my bequeaths, as stated herein, reflect the modest means of a man who devoted his life to his church. So that there'll be no misunderstanding, should be noted that this money is my personal savings and not in any way connected to any investment funds. To my son Chuck, I leave the sum of $10,000, as well as all of my worldly possessions whose sentimental value far exceeds their monetary worth. To Katrina Ford, anybody seen Miss Ford? Probably out scaring little kids. To Katrina Ford, my loyal housekeeper and cook, I also leave the sum of $10,000. And to Art Senar, because he has shown a great appreciation for them, I leave my entire collection of old record albums. My final thoughts are addressed to my investors, Pete Gromek, Cliff Bartok, and Art Senar. I will not hold you in suspense any longer. Money is gone.
What does he mean, gone?
Cliff, wait till I finish, okay? Although I invested the money according to plan and with good intent, it was a miserable failure. We lost everything. I am truly embarrassed and humiliated. Nothing more I can say except I'm sorry. May God bless you all. Reverend Leo Hausman.
Your dad fucked us.
I wouldn't know about that. I haven't spoken to Leo in 20 years.
Look, I didn't know Leo, but it doesn't make any sense that he'd swindle you when he was dying. What's he gonna do with the money once he's dead?
All I know is there was never a problem with any investment, not until we gave him $250,000.
It's a shame it's taken you so long to find out Leo could let you down. Some of us learned that a long time ago.
You know, if you have a grievance, you can sue the estate. Or you could call in the feds.
Well, you know we can't do that, Jay. We can't have anybody poking around our finances. We'll handle this our own way. I'm really sorry about all this.
Chuck, I have something here for you. Leo made me promise to give this to you in person and in private.
Why?
And I couldn't tell you. I just know it's very important to him that it be done this way.
Tell me something. What do you think happened to the money? Did Leo pull a fast one?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I tell you something. Those boys are not just some little old ladies from Iowa looking to play the stock market. They're tax cheaters looking to make a quick killing. And if Leo ever needed some help with those investments, he sure as hell didn't call me. Word of caution. I'd watch myself with those others. You know, some dogs mellow with age, and others just keep getting meaner.
Chuck?
Who's that?
Someone I knew in high school.
Looks like she really wants to see you.
I'll just say hi. Be right back.
Hey, I've been thinking about what you said in there. About why would Leo con us out of our money when he knows he's gonna die? But maybe you're right. Maybe he did lose the money like he said. Then again, maybe Leo wanted to leave Chuck a lot more than $10,000.
You don't leave a pot of gold to a son you've been estranged from for 20 years.
He's Leo's blood. His only son. I would have done the same for mine.
Chuck told you he doesn't know about the money. What's it gonna take for you to believe him?
I'd never believe him. Why should I? He's sick in the head. That's why they tossed him out of the Marines.
What?
They locked him up in a mental hospital.
Hey, Gromit. Leave her the hell alone, huh? Man never knows when to let up.
So I've noticed.
Janine Riker, did you meet her?
No.
Real piece of work. Chuck's first girlfriend. Nothing serious, though. Just a high school crush. Didn't last too long. Probably because he was already making eyes at my girl. Anyway, I gotta get going. Mind if I stop by later and pick up those records?
Sure, whenever you like.
Great. See you then.
See ya.
Come on, let's get out of here. Saw you talking to Gromack. What do you want?
He has this idea that Leo stole the money to give to you.
What?
I'm just telling you what he said. He said something else, too. I mean, he told me that you were discharged from the Marines because you're in a mental hospital. Chuck.
It's true.
What do you mean it's true?
Leo wanted me to go to college, so of course I signed up for the Marines. I knew right away I'd made a mistake. After 18 years of living under the same roof with Leo, I couldn't stand being ordered around by anybody. Unfortunately, my options were limited. I chose insanity.
What does that mean?
It means I faked it, the whole thing. Started acting crazy, hyper one day, paranoid the next. Landed me in a psychiatric hospital for a couple of months. But it did get me out of the Marines. And that was all I cared about at the time.
You should have told me, Chuck.
You're absolutely right. The truth is, I wasn't sure you'd marry me if you found out. And I love you too much to risk that.
Very nice. The church owns all of it?
Most of the furnishings, too. My God. It's my old Mustang. I thought Leo would have sold it the first weekend I didn't come back.
Maybe he was saving it for you, hoping you would.
I'm gonna go take a look.
You disobey me? Oh, you're full of the devil, and I'll not have it. Come back here!
Leave me alone!
Chuck? Are you coming?
I'm gonna go look around.
Pray with me. Pray for forgiveness. Chuck, don't go.
Rebecca?
I'm in the kitchen. Hey, Chuck? Who cooked for you when you were growing up? Chuck? Chuck?
Chuck?
Don't blame this on me. This is your fault. And I don't care what happens to you. I hope you die. I hate you! I hate you!
Honey? What's wrong?
Oh, I just got lost in my thoughts for a minute. It's been a hard day.
Maybe you should go sit down.
No, I'm all right. I'm just a little thirsty. I think I'll go in the kitchen and get a glass of water.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out upstairs.
There's no food in the house. I'm gonna drive into town and get a few things from the store so we can have something nice for dinner tonight.
No, you rest. I'll go.
Well, you don't even know where the store is. Besides, I was gonna take my old car out for a spin. Kill two birds with one stone. You stay here and have a look around. See if there's anything you want to take home to LA with us.
Well, there's a few things that I'm interested in.
Anything you want. back before you miss me. All right, Janine, you got me here. Now, what's this all about?
Let's just try to be nice to each other, okay, Chuck? Like it used to be.
I don't have time for games.
You happy with your life, Chuck?
Janine, please.
I hate mine. I should have left Deerfield when you did. There's nothing for me here. My husband, Stuart, he's an abusive son of a... I'd leave him if I could just scrape enough money together, you know. But tips at Art's Bar just don't amount to much. That's about it for jobs around here for me.
Spit it out. What do you want?
Like I said, I need some money. I don't need much. I'm not greedy. The $10,000 that Leo left you, that would be plenty.
Why the hell would I give you $10,000?
Because you owe me, damn it. I let you start a new life. Now it's time you do the same for me.
What are you talking about?
I was there the night Mary died. She called me. Told me you two had had a big fight. She was high as a kite. Asked me to come over with a couple of lewds to help her come down. So I drove over, thinking she'd be alone. That's when I saw you coming out of the house carrying her body. I never told anyone, 'cause I didn't want to see you go to prison. I was still in love with you, Chuck.
Then don't do this to me, Janine.
I'm doing what I have to do. I gotta get out of this town, Chuck.
You can do it without blackmailing me.
This isn't blackmail. This is just you saying thanks for 20 years of my silence.
And if I don't pay?
You've got $10,000 you didn't have yesterday. Maybe a lot more if you can find the money Leo took from his friend.
There is no other money. And I couldn't explain it to my wife giving you $10,000.
Could you explain to her how Mary died?
Could I have the number for the Deerfield Sheriff's Office?
Let's get at it. Come on, let's go.
No, they didn't come onto the property. They just sat in the truck and then they drove off. Well, I thought if you could talk to them, maybe put them on notice. Yeah, I'd feel a lot safer if you did. Thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate that. Don't worry now. Bye-bye.
I'm Mrs. Ford. Did I frighten you?
Honey, why were you gone so long?
Oh, I'm sorry. I took a drive to clear my head.
Well, I was worried. Why didn't you call me on the cell?
I tried. Battery's dead.
Well...
Oh, hi.
I was worried. We, have a visitor.
Mrs. Ford.
Chuck?
We thought we'd see you at the reading of the will.
I knew everything I needed to know. Reverend Houseman told me. I was with him, even at the end. All that pain. But he was very strong.
I didn't see a car out front. You still walking around everywhere at all hours of the night?
You only need a car if you have places to go, or people to see.
Well, I'm sure that Chuck would be happy to give you a ride home.
No, I'll walk. It's only a mile.
Well, is there anything we can do for you?
I'm here to cook dinner, just like always.
Oh, Mrs. Ford, that's awfully nice of you, but you don't need to bother.
I have made dinner in that kitchen every night for 30 years. It's what I do.
Well, you go right ahead. We'd be very grateful.
Well, I guess I'll put these in the kitchen.
Why did you buy groceries? I left plenty in the refrigerator.
Well, the food looks spoiled, so I threw it out.
What a wasteful thing to do.
When a father looks at his young son, he wonders what kind of a man he'll make when he's grown. Then, when his son has finally become a man, all the father sees is the face of the boy he once loved. This photo means everything to me. Give it your careful attention, son. This is how I always picture you. An innocent young boy, full of life and promise.
Just browsing, or are you looking for something in particular?
Well, I thought there might be something in here about the money.
Such as?
Where it is.
Sounds like you don't believe Leo any more than the others do.
I want to find the truth.
Think it's in there?
Leo's version of it, anyway. I don't know if he stole that money, but if he did, it's a pretty good bet that it's somewhere in this book. Then he'll tell us where he hid it and why he did it.
Hey there, Mrs. Ford. How are you? I just don't buy the story about a bad business investment. Leo was too smart. The money's around somewhere. The way I figure it, he knew he couldn't cheat death, so he he cheated us just to show he had us by the stones even when he was in the ground.
I don't know what to tell you, Art. I haven't seen you or Leo for 20 years. I don't know what was going on between you two or the others. But in all that time, I never got a penny out of him. He left me the money you heard about today and not a cent more.
Just let's say you just happened to find the money. What would you do with it?
I'd turn it over to the sheriff and let him handle it.
It's just an awful lot of cash. It's tempting to...
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I think you'd keep it.
Food's wonderful.
Paid too much for it. The Reverend was content with simple dishes. I'll make sure you have clean sheets and towels upstairs.
We're fine, I already checked.
I'll see for myself.
Another reason why I stayed away so long.
She's tough, but I'll bet it took someone like her to put up with Leo.
What was that for?
For telling Art that you wouldn't keep the money if you found it. I know how much we could use it right now.
That's for sure.
I don't want anything to do with that money. I was glad to hear that you don't either.
Leo sure left you a bunch of crap, didn't he?
No, Cliff, there's actually some classics here.
Ain't worth the money you gave him. But old Reverend, he sure took us for a bunch of chumps, didn't he?
Yeah, it sort of looks that way.
And what are we doing about it? Nothing.
What can we do?
We could look under every rock in this town till we find where he hid the money.
Now, Pete, you'll just be inviting trouble.
Better that than sitting around here crying on our beer. I want my money.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Where do we start?
The house. That's where we gotta look first.
What were Chuck and his wife doing when you went up there?
Just going through Leo's things, picking through stuff to take back to L.A. with them.
They could find the money.
Yeah, they could.
They could find the money and be gone before we get there.
Well, we better make sure that doesn't happen.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I was just thinking about something I saw in Leo's journal.
What?
It was a picture of me up in my treehouse when I was about 12 years old.
A photo of you? You realize I haven't seen a picture of you before the age of 21? There's not a single one in this entire house.
All right. I'll get it for you.
Don't make a mess up there.
Mrs. Ford, did you move a journal from the desk up here?
Hang on, Chuck, I'll ask her. Mrs. Ford? Where are you going? Mrs. Ford?
Where's she going?
She's got the journal.
Mrs. Ford, what are you doing with that book?
I took care of him every day, morning till night, till they laid him in the ground. That money is mine!
Hold on! Come back!
Can't let her take the journal.
Chuck, wait. Ford. Oh. Oh, God. Chuck, is she?
There's no pulse.
Oh, my God, Chuck, what happened?
I don't know. I think she fell and hit her head on the rocks. I found her like this.
We better call the sheriff.
No.
We have to report this.
I can't think. I can't think. But
Chuck.
You can't call Lyle. We can't call anybody.
There's been a death. We have to tell somebody.
They'll think I killed her.
Why would they think that? It was an accident.
They won't see it that way.
But it's the truth.
They don't care about the truth.
What are you talking about?
Don't you understand? Don't you see what I'm up against with this narrow-minded town?
Chuck, listen to me. People are gonna think whatever they want, no matter what you and I say or do. Okay? Now, we can't just leave her here because they're gonna find her body later and it's gonna be worse. All right, sweetheart?
All right. Call the sheriff. Go call the sheriff. I'll stay with her with the light so you can find your way back.
Take the basement. Where's your husband?
None of your damn business.
I'll tell you what is my damn business. Our money. Now I'm gonna search this house from top to bottom. And if I don't find it, I'm gonna go out to the garage, to the flower beds, and tear up every shrub and tree for a mile around.
You have no right to do this.
And Leo had no right to steal our money.
Don't do this! Stay out of there! Hurry up! Get your hands off me.
You watch your hands, little lady. Get back here!
What the hell happened?
She's upstairs. Get her!
You put that damn thing down.
Next one won't be a warning shot. Now get out!
Better do as she says. I warned you boys to stay away from here.
What about our money?
I don't care about your money. It's not my problem. But if you keep harassing people like this, you're gonna make it my problem. You wanna press charges?
No.
Well, it's your lucky day, boys. Now clear out of here before she changes her mind.
truck, huh? Oh, did you see? I saw the way she looked. It's not gonna do any good for you, and I just keep on arguing about it. They're gonna make off with all our money now.
Why don't you give me the gun?
What the hell happened here?
Well, Leo's charming friends paid us a visit.
Oh, thank God you're all right.
Your wife might have bagged one of those dumbasses if I hadn't shown up when I did.
Why are you here?
I'm investigating a missing person.
Who?
You know damn well who.
It's his wife, Janine.
What?
Your old girlfriend?
She was supposed to go to a friend's birthday party tonight, but she never showed up. You know anything about it?
No.
Reason I ask is Art told me he saw her get into a car with you this afternoon.
I didn't say I wasn't with her. I just said I don't know anything about her being missing.
Did you know they're out driving around together?
No.
I didn't tell Rebecca about it because there's nothing to mention. I ran into Janine in town. She asked for a ride home. That's the extent of it.
Anybody see you drop her off?
I don't know, Lyle. You seem to think I know more than I'm telling you.
Sheriff, why so many questions about a person that's only been missing for a few hours?
There's a little bit more to it. Stewart here found her scarf on the ground behind the house. There was blood on it.
Oh, my God.
Well, maybe Stewart knows more than he's telling.
The hell with you.
Janine said he was abusive to her.
You bastard! You're murdering! Everybody knows it!
Get the hell out of my house.
The outside.
If you've hurt my wife, I'll kill you.
Stu, you go home and you cool down before you do something you're gonna regret. If I were you, I wouldn't be pointing fingers at anybody, especially being the last person to see Janine.
Sorry.
Now, I'm going back to the office. I'll probably be in and out the rest of the night. If you think of anything, you call me. And if I'm not there, you leave a message.
Sheriff, wait. There's something that we need to tell you about Mrs. Ford.
Mrs. Ford took a few things from the house. I guess she felt entitled. It's upset Rebecca. But I'd just as soon not make a big deal out of it.
Sounds like something you should work out between yourselves.
You're absolutely right. I sure hope Janine's all right.
Me too.
Why did you stop me from telling the sheriff about Mrs. Ford?
I had to. They were grilling me about Janine. Bringing up Mrs. Ford would have only added fuel to the fire.
Well, we can't just leave her out there.
As soon as they find Janine, we'll tell them about her, all right?
No, Chuck, it's not all right.
There is nothing more that we can do for her.
She deserves a proper burial.
I know, and she'll have one, I promise you. But for my sake and for yours, now is not the time to let anyone know she's dead.
None of this would even be an issue if you hadn't given Janine a ride.
I did an old friend a favor. It was completely innocent. I had no way of knowing it would turn out like this. Look, this will all be worked out very soon. Just hang in there with me. I love you, Rebecca. What is it?
Why did Janine's husband say you were murdered?
I tried to tell you about it back in the woods. This town is full of people that swear that I'm a... A lot of people swear that Mary's death wasn't an accident.
Well, is it true?
No. We're just a couple of mixed up kids living under the same roof with Leo. It was a bad situation that only got worse. By the end, we were fighting constantly. Her drinking, her drugs, it all got out of control. Despite all that, people liked her. She was fun, made friends easily. Me, they all hated. I was the angry young man who wouldn't march in step. To mention a former mental patient? So when Mary died, they were all quick to believe I killed her. It became the gospel around here. Truth be damned.
So that's why you left and never came back.
Yes.
Is this Ford?
Chuck!
Every year on this day, I say a special prayer, and yet every year I'm less sure about how it all happened.
Mary was weak, and all those who constantly indulged her were as guilty as she. But weakness was not Mary's sin. It was her undoing. Once she had committed such an unforgivable sin, she should have confessed only to God and not to Chuck. If only she had.
If only she had, her life would have been spared.
Rebecca?
Hi, I'm so sorry to disturb you. Could I talk to you for a minute? It's
Well,
important.
sure, come on in.
Thank you.
I don't know whether it's the town that sets the mood or the people themselves, but whatever it is, Deerfield is one angry town. Year in, year out, never seems to change. If you're not part of the crowd, if you play your own tune, you're just asking for trouble. Chuck found that out the hard way.
Well, people can be narrow-minded and mean and still be right about Chuck. Are they?
You asking me if Chuck killed Mary?
Yes, I am.
Mary's car went over a cliff. System was full of drugs and alcohol. Medical examiner ruled it accidental death. Her parents wanted to reopen the case, but state attorney saw no cause to reinvestigate. That's about all I can tell you.
Tell me what you really believe.
Well, given what was going on between Chuck and Mary at the time, I think there's a bit more there than meets the eye. But Chuck, a murderer? No, I don't see it. Of course, what I think doesn't matter. Only Chuck knows the whole truth.
I wake up and you're gone? So there's a journal in our car? I don't know whether to be angry or worried.
I went to see Wilkerson.
Why did you do that?
I found myself wondering whether or not I could trust you. And then I read this. Go ahead. Read it.
You didn't show this to Wilkerson.
Depending on what he told me, I wasn't sure if I was coming back. And here I am, and whether I stay or go depends on what you tell me.
I love you, Rebecca.
Tell me the truth, Chuck. What happened to Mary?
I want you to trust me. I need that. But I'm trying to protect you from all this.
No more secrets.
It's not about that. It's about getting you involved in a crime.
What crime?
Mary didn't die in a car accident.
Don't touch me!
But it wasn't me. I didn't have anything to do with it. I wasn't even there. It was Leo.
Tony, how could you do this?
They were upstairs arguing. Got violent. Mary tried to run from Leo and he caught her on the landing. He pushed her or she pulled away. I don't know which.
arguing about?
Mary slept with Leo.
Oh, God.
She told me about it that night. She was cruel. They were both cruel in their own way, and to tell you the truth, I don't know who seduced who. My wife sleeps with my father and then throws it in my face? Burned in my guts like a cancer. We had it out that night. It got vicious between us, but I swear to God, I never laid a hand on her. I ran out of the house before... I jumped in my car, and I drove away. I was so angry, it was a miracle that I didn't kill myself. When I was gone, Leo came back. She told him everything. That I knew that they'd slept together. He snapped, he flew into a rage. All that guilt turned into anger. When I came home, I found Mary at the foot of the stairs. He was beside her. Begged for forgiveness. From me, from God, from my dead mother. He pleaded with me to help him. I'd never seen him like that before. He cried like a child. I knew then I had to help him in some strange way. I felt sorry for him. So I did the unthinkable. Put Mary's body in her car. And I sent it over a cliff to make it look like an accident. I left town the day after the funeral.
I don't know what to say.
You can start by telling me you believe me.
I can't. I just need a little time to let it all sink in.
Do you even have an instinct about it, one way or the other?
No, not after everything that's happened today. And what about Janine, for God's sakes?
Why do you care about Janine?
I'm just trying to put it all together. I mean, did you really have a chance meeting in town?
No. She was trying to blackmail me. She saw me put Mary's body in the car. She kept quiet about it for 20 years. She's desperate for money.
And what did you tell her?
That she wouldn't get even one dime out of me. Trust me, it's all been taken care of.
Trust you? Those are empty words to me right now. I don't know if you're the man I fell in love with, or if you...
Or if I'm what? A murderer? In that case.
What are you doing? Chuck, please, no.
You don't trust me? You had better keep this with you.
I'm sorry.
Keep it pointed at me. Because you never know.
Don't do this, okay?
Closing up, Stu. You okay to drive?
Yeah.
Go home.
I got nobody to go home to.
Yeah, I know, Stu. It's a raw deal. But I'm sure she'll turn up.
Yeah? And how many pieces?
Look, I can't help thinking we wouldn't be having this conversation if I hadn't let her leave early.
Let me ask you something. What excuse she give for cutting out on you?
Said she was meeting somebody.
Chuck Houseman?
She didn't say.
But that's who it was, wasn't it?
I guess.
You saw her get into the car with him, right?
Yeah, so?
That lying piece of garbage. Said it was just a coincidence he met up with her. Said it right to my face.
Well, if that's what he said, then that's probably what happened. But don't get all worked up, Stuart. Now, come on, now, don't do anything foolish.
What was once your refuge from me is now the repository of your reward. Are you all right? What's wrong? Found the money. Leo hid it in the treehouse.
Really?
What's gotten into you?
Get your hands off me!
Not until you tell me what this is all about.
You killed Janine.
What?
I found her body in the trunk of your own car.
This is crazy. I didn't kill her. I don't know anything about it.
I don't want to hear any more of your lies! Get away from me!
Rebecca, listen to me. I didn't kill anybody. You gotta believe me, Rebecca. Rebecca, I don't know what you're talking about. I swear, I didn't. Listen, wait a second. I didn't. Please, don't. don't do this. I didn't kill anybody.
Found the body back at the house.
Oh, God.
I went to the sheriff's office and he's not there. We have to get a hold of him.
All right.
I don't know
Take it
where
easy.
Chuck is. He could be coming after me right now.
Rebecca, you're safe here. Don't worry. Come on. Just go into my office and stay there. I'll make sure the back door is locked, and I'll phone Lyle. Like you said, I wasn't at his office, and he wasn't at home either, so I left messages both places.
So, what do we do now?
Just wait till we hear from him. That could be Lyle, so let's just stay here.
Let me in, Art! Open the damn door! Art! Art! Open it up! Come on! Art! Open the door! Art!
Hold on, I'm coming, Chuck! Hold on!
Where is she? Rebecca?
Jeez, calm down.
I
man.
know she's here. I saw her car out front.
What will happen to him?
He'll finally pay for what he's done.
Look, don't you feel sorry for her. Janine's not the first person he's murdered.
Mary?
Yeah. Yeah, he got away with that one, and he would have gotten away with this one, too, if you hadn't have found Janine's body in the trunk of that old Mustang.
How do you know that?
What?
Where the body was?
Well, it was the first thing that you told me when you came in.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm gonna try Lyle again.
Reach the Deerfield Sheriff's Office. I'm not innocent. I should do as I can.
Yeah, Lyle, it's Art again. Where are you, man? This situation here is serious. I need you to get down to the bar and grill as soon as possible. It's not always good to be so smart.
I never told you where I found Janine's body. You wouldn't know that unless you put it there yourself.
Sit down. Sit down! I did Janine a favor. She was miserable, and no one knew that more than me. It was a mercy killing. Pinning it on you, that's the reward. Janine had to die so you'd finally get what's coming to you. I waited 20 years for him to pay for what he did to Mary. My Mary! The woman I loved, and you took her away from me. Twice! First when you married her, and then when you killed her. Yeah, you never fooled me with that phony accident. I was with you when they brought Mary up from the ravine. Remember? Huh? You never even shed a tear.
Chuck didn't kill Mary. Leo did.
Bullshit! 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 All I wanted was for you to take the fall for Janine. Bartok and Gromek, they were supposed to find her body, but they fucked up. Well, looks like we've got a change in plans here. Never a dull moment in Deerfield, Chuck. I like to take care of you myself. Now, she has to die too.
You'll never get away with this. You called Lyle and he'll...
And he'll what? He'll believe every word I tell him when he gets here. He'll believe every word. He'll believe that Chuck killed Janine and you found her body. And then you tried to tell him and couldn't find him, so you came to me for help. And then Chuck, he figured it all out, so he shows up like a fucking lunatic, busts in, grabs my gun, and kills you before I could stop him. And then, of course, I have to shoot you in self-defense. Case closed.
The money. The money. Chuck found it. Art, thousands of dollars, and you can have it all. You can leave Deerfield and you can live really well forever. But if you kill us, then the money will be gone for good.
You're lying.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, but only Chuck knows where it is.
Where is it? Let her go and I'll tell you. Not until the money's in my hands. Do anything stupid, and I start shooting. You understand?
I understand.
Damn. Pull over. Keep the motor running. Hey, Lyle, what's up?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you two doing out together at this hour? Something going on here I should know about?
Whoa, Lyle, so many questions. Too many! Let's get the hell out of here! Let's go! Step on it! Another murder you'll take the fall for, Chuck. By the time we're done, you'll beg me to kill you. Get out and untie your husband. Try anything and she's dead. Where is it?
In there, in a bag wedged at the chimney.
Get it. Open it up, let's see. Put it down.
You gonna share this with Bartok and Gromek?
Just put it down and step back.
Chuck, give him the money.
Listen to your wife, Chuck.
Get up! I said get up! You just give me a reason to pull the trigger.
I should give you what you gave Janine. A way out of your misery.
Go ahead, shoot me. You always were a coward.
I wish I could feel sorry for you. You're pathetic.
Yeah, only a coward like you would kill Janine.
Chuck!
Drop the gun. Drop it!
Wait a minute, Art.
Stewart, what is this?
I want to know what's going on here.
He killed your wife.
What?
He killed Janine.
Why the hell would I kill Janine?
He's trying to frame Chuck to avenge Mary's death.
It's a load of bull. Use your head, Stewart. She's his wife. She'll say anything to get him off the hook.
It's the truth. He loved Mary. He never forgave Chuck for taking her away from him.
Don't listen to her, Stu. She's lying. You know the truth as well as I do. He and Janine always had the hots for each other.
Then why would he kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense because he's crazy. He's always been crazy. He told me what happened. He told me he got Janine alone and lost his temper and stabbed her over and over again.
If you're hell-bent on killing me, you better do it now, but it won't change the truth. I never touched her.
Art did it. He killed the sheriff, too, in cold blood.
You know me all my life, Stu. You know I can never do a thing like that. But you know he has to pay for what he's done.
Then call the state police. Let them handle it.
You call him and it'll all be over. He'll walk away from Janine's murder just like he walked away from Mary's.
Janine once told me that you had something to do with Mary's death.
It wasn't me. It was Leo.
Listen to him. Leo killed Mary. I killed Janine. Everybody's a killer but him. He's the murderer, and murderers deserve to die. So shoot him.
No!
What if he's wrong? What if I'm innocent? Can you look me in the eye and pull that trigger? Are you willing to take that chance?
You should have listened to me, Stuart. You're gonna be big news in the paper tomorrow. Front page. You killed 4 people before I could stop you. Oh, and thanks for the money.
Stuart, it's all right. Just take it easy, okay?
I'm sorry.
Shh, it's okay. I'm going for help.
All right, Stuart. It's okay, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna get you some help. All right. Okay, hold on, hold on.
Well, I guess this is goodbye to your old hometown, huh?
Yep. Just one quick stop. I'll send you a check for Mrs. Ford's burial as soon as I get back.
I'll take care of everything.
How's Stuart doing?
Oh, he's gonna be okay. May take a little while, but that shoulder should heal up just fine. Tell me, what do you think Leo did with that money? You think he even had it?
Nothing Leo did would surprise me.
Thanks for everything.
Sure.
Thanks, Jay.
Take care of yourself now you're here.
I found something in here that might interest you.
What is it?
Last page. Read it.
The approach of death changes one in profound ways. In fact, the old me is already dead. It was that other man who hurt you, Chuck. And for the pain I caused you, for the happiness I robbed you of, I will die broken and humbled. And yet not without hope. Hope that my passing can set you free. I'm very proud of you, Chuck. Proud of what you've become in spite of the ordeal of growing up with a father who lost his way long before you had a chance to find yours. For my transgressions, I'm truly sorry, son. And I ask you in God to forgive me. There's nothing I can do to change the past, but the future is in God's hands. I ask him to bless you and your new wife and give you the happiness and success you richly deserve.
I think we did the right thing, giving that money back to Gromek and Bartok.
Yeah. And Art finally got his share, too.
you.